Hello, KTA Tigers.
Hey, Tigers.
Happy Monday, January 8th, 2024. I have Dr. Lesher in my office again.
Whoa.
And we're going to get us started on the KTA News. I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. Let's talk about the birthdays that are happening from today, January 8th, all the way through January 14th. On the 13th, from Mr. Collins' class, it will be Erica's birthday. On the 10th, from Miss Watabe's class, it will be Lily's birthday. Both Mariah and Isaiah from Mr. Smith's class have birthdays this week. Today, in Miss Mallon's class, it's Nova's birthday. On the 13th, from Miss Rodden's class, is Masood's birthday. It will be Santiago's birthday on the 12th from Mr. Thompson's class. On the 10th, in Miss Twait's class, it is Madison's birthday. On the 12th and on the 8th, we have two birthdays from Miss Miranda's class, Viviana and Amari. From Miss Powell's class on the 10th, it's Logan's birthday. Two birthdays again from Miss Gallinetti's class. On the 9th, it's Anya's birthday, and on the 11th, Victory's. On the 10th, from Miss Scott's class, Michael's birthday. On the 9th, from Miss Bertaki's class, it will be Alice's birthday. Today, we have another birthday from Miss Bonomo's class, Arturo. Tomorrow, in Miss Kano's class, we have Idalia, And on another birthday today from Mr. McIntyre's class, it's Jasper's birthday. And last but not least, from Miss Logvin's class, there are three birthdays: Reed and Uriah on the 11th and Keedy on the 14th. And then we have three staff birthdays this week. Today, it is Mrs. Abel's birthday. Tomorrow, it is Miss Schulhauser's birthday. And on the 14th, it will be Miss Mill's birthday. That was a lot of birthdays.
A lot of celebrations. I love that.
1 week. Oh my
God. A lot
goodness.
of cake.
That is a lot of cake. Sounds good. Happy birthday to all of you.
Well, it is Monday, and you know what that means, Mindful Monday. So we want to welcome Mrs. Wolf in with our Mindful Monday reminder.
Good morning, KTA. Happy Monday. I'm Mrs. Wolf, the school counselor.
And I'm Ms. Thompson, the school psychologist.
So we're here today to introduce our calming coloring mural to you. So some of you have seen it when you walk down the hallway in front of our offices. I'll show you. It's kind of right here. I don't know if we'll be able to get the whole thing in, but this is our new mural, okay? So down at the bottom, you'll be able to see there's some smaller pages down there. Those ones are for some of our smaller kiddos, our kindergarteners. It's there for you. But what we want to do with this is we want to provide another strategy for you. So you already have your calming corners in the boxes that your teachers all have, and a space to go when you're feeling big feelings, right? And this is just another strategy. So sometimes we want something to do with our hands. We want something to do when our brain is all over the place. And so in addition to the calming box and the calming corner, we have this provided for you. And so the rules of this are right here. They're right here on the wall. I know you can't actually really see those. So we're going to kind of go over those rules really quick. All right. So Ms. Thompson, do you want to tell them what the first rule is?
Yes. So all coloring must be approved by your teacher and Ms. Wolf and myself, Ms. Thompson.
So the second rule is that you don't bring any of your own things to color with. We have crayons available for you. So you'll get those from either me or Miss Thompson when you come down. So what might happen is if you ask your teacher to go to the coloring mural, you might come down and find that Miss Thompson and I aren't available at that moment. So you might have to come back another time, go back to your class, utilize your calming corner in that moment, but we'll provide another time for you to come down, okay? And then our third rule.
So only coloring is allowed. We're not drawing or writing any words. only coloring.
So we're not going to draw our own pictures on it. We want to keep it nice and neat. We want it to have a space for everybody to participate. If you don't want to participate on the top, you do again have the ones on the bottom. Those ones are attached with paper clips, which means you can color that one and even take it with you if you want, and I can replace those as they're used. So you'll see that we've had some spots on here already. Here, and I think this one over here was done by Dr. Lesher. She did that part because she came, because even adults like to color sometimes. It's very calming. We like to use it to calm our minds and our bodies while we breathe, because you guys know how much I like breathing. So this is available for you to use anytime your teacher says that you can come down. Sound good? Have we covered everything? All right. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic day and week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Wolf, and thank you, Miss Thompson. What a cool idea.
Cool. I walked down the hallway and I saw it, and Miss Wolf happened to be in her office. I said, "Tell me about this." And oh my gosh, it was awesome. And I said, "Can I color a little bit?" Because I love to color. And so she let me borrow some crayons, and I used my favorite colors, and I did a little coloring, and it felt really good.
I hope you'll have a chance. Some of you will have a chance on Monday and Tuesday to begin that process to beautify that wall and have, like Miss Wolf mentioned, another strategy in your tool belt. Dr. Lesher, can you tell us again and give us some reminders about A+, which is coming up this week?
This week, oh my God, this is a big week for everybody at KTA. This is super exciting. Remember that on Thursday, all day, we will have visitors, and those visitors are teachers or principals or assistant principals or other school people from all around the state of Arizona, and they're coming to see us to see if we meet all of the standards to be an A+ school once again. We've been one since 2015, then 2019, and so we're applying again, and I need every single person. If you are a student, if you are a staff member, if you are a teacher, if you are an administrator, every single person to help contribute to our A+ visit on Thursday and Friday. That means be on your very best behavior, be kind, be helpful, be smiling, to all the things that I know you already do, but just a teeny bit extra really will make the difference. And they will be coming to your classrooms. And when they come to your classrooms, they probably will have to knock on the door. So you'll have to let them in like we let other visitors in. And the person who opens the door can even say, "Hi, welcome to our classroom. We're working on math right now." Or, "Hi, welcome to our classroom. We're doing a writing activity now." Whatever that may be, you can welcome them in as the person opening the door and give them a smile and give them a little bit of information so they know what it is you're working on. That would be super duper helpful. And I know that I can count on you to have great behavior in the hallways, at lunch, all around the building. So I'm looking forward to it. And I know we're going to show our very, very, very best selves on Thursday and Friday.
And just like Dr. Lesher said, that leads right into our PBIS expectations here at KTA. So if you end up talking to our A+ judges and they ask about what PBIS means here at KTA, I hope you will be able to verbalize and communicate that that means we are safe throughout our school building, right? In all areas, that we are kind in the words we use, in the actions we take, that we are responsible. We're doing the job inside and outside of the classroom, that we keep our items to ourselves, our hands and feet to ourselves, and that we are respectful. We wait our turn. We use inside voices when we're inside. We're a listener inside of our classroom. All of those pieces make KTA what it is. And I know that I can count on each and every one of you. You've been practicing now for about half a week, right? Reminding yourself what respectful, responsible, safe, and kind looks like. And we're going to keep that going this week and for the rest of this school year.
Oh, so today is Monday. So Wednesday, we have another Spirit Day, another Avid Spirit Day. I love when kids remember to dress on our Avid Spirit Days about careers, about colleges, about high schools, about things that they're looking forward to in their future. I remember last week we saw someone dressed as a chef, as an engineer, as a scientist, as a sports person, an athlete, so many different ideas. I also saw Corona high school t-shirts. I saw college t-shirts. So whatever that may be, remember, don't just put on any old thing. Put on something that has some meaning for you, whether it's something you want to do or be or learn about in your future, or where you're going to go to high school or where you're going to go to college, or even just where moms or dads or grandmas and grandpas went to college, because those are all things that help us remember to think and plan for our future. Even though we're young, we can certainly plan for, and you can plan for your future.
Wonderful. And our last little bit for announcements today. Thank you so much to Ryder Danino for sending in a moment of inspiration. We haven't had one for, I would say, a good couple of weeks. It says, you can overcome anything if and only if you love something enough. And this is a messy quote. And he certainly has overcome quite a bit in his life to be one of the ultimate football, soccer stars in the world. And each and every one of you can do that as well if you love something and put enough heart and soul into it. So thank you, Ryder, for sending that in. And all of you will see Ryder moment of inspirations throughout this week because he sent in quite a few other ones as well.
Way to go, Ryder.
That is it for today's announcements. I hope you all have an amazing Monday. Thanks, Dr. Lesher, for coming by.
Thanks, Miss Bester.
Go Tigers!